Welcome in. I just ate something really spicy, so I might sniffle a little bit. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy new moon in Pisces. I am good. How are you? I just ate some really spicy fried rice and chicken, so sinuses are draining for a minute. But other than that, hello, the Lady Moon. Welcome in. Alyssa, welcome in. How is everyone under the new moon in Pisces? Are we feeling dreamy? Are we in our emotions? Are we really thinking deeply about what's happening, what's going on? Oh, it's really good. My mouth is on fire. I was trying to eat really fast before coming live. Come in and let the grounding energy flow through you before we start swimming. Irene, welcome in. Happy new moon. Hello. Is it Two Willow Trees? Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for sharing, Court. Bringing in grounding energy as we get ready to traverse the waters of Pisces. We get to swim, dive into our dreams, dive into the dreamiest energy, because that's what we do. We daydream. That's what Pisces do. Happy new moon. Thank you for consenting. Welcome in. Rebecca, how are you? I give myself permission to find my rootedness, to find my center as I swim in the waters of Pisces. Again, I give myself permission to be rooted as I swim in the waters. I saw that, Rebecca. I'm so excited. You got the last one. The last one. So Two Willows, that just reminded me of something. I think I've said this before. So there was someone who made a TikTok about people saying in our highest good only. And it's funny. The reason I'm telling the story is because it's funny, because it's kind of true. When we say only for our highest good, for our highest path, the universe will sometimes make you feel like you're being drugged behind a truck, like you've been chained to a truck, getting drugged down a gravel road, because the lesson you're going to learn is for your highest good ultimately. So my suggestion is to now say I consent, and if you still want to say highest good, but my highest good in a way that I can learn with ease and enjoyment today. Because again, the universe will be quick to teach you a lesson. Rebecca, I'm so happy you got one. I was like, I feel like someone in the group wants it, so I only posted it there. I was like, that's the only place I'm gonna let everyone know that there's one left. Lauren, welcome in. How are you? Happy new moon. And hang on, the phone was leaning just a little bit. Yeah. So that's kind of how I like to learn my lessons. So if you're into that, by all means, I'm into it. I wear Moldavite all the time. I'm kind of nuts. So I love kind of my lessons, ripping them off like a Band-Aid. Oh, Rebecca, that's perfect. Perfect timing. All right, let's do a little bit more grounding. Grounding as always, and even if you don't have a candle, please stay. Please enjoy the energy healing. This is still a collective healing. Thank you for sharing, Bob. Aw, Paisley's here. Team Burrito and Burrito Boss. I love it, Des. Thank you, Bob, for the rosas. Thank you. And again, I might cry a little bit. Because I just ate some really spicy food. So, welcome in. I give myself permission to spread my wings and dream. Let's create some expansive energy before we start programming the candles. I give myself permission to create expanse within my energy. Expanse is safe. The unknown equals excitement. The unknown leads to possibility. Thank you for consenting. Jackie, I saw your message, by the way. I'm sorry I forgot to reply, but I saw your message. I let myself travel into the unknown with excitement. Thank you for the heartbeat, Corey. And thank you all for consenting. I thought you were yelling, I know it, me. It's okay. I think I posted this in my story on Instagram and on Facebook the other day, going into the topic of the unknown. And it was like, how do you deal with the unknown? And I really kind of loved the way that it phrased it. And I'm going to try to remember exactly how it was. It was like, you don't necessarily. And you're probably like, well, what do you mean you just don't? That's not good advice. But listen a little further. You don't handle it because the unknown is reprogramming and releasing that grip of control that we have gotten so addicted to. We've gotten addicted to things going a certain way. We've gotten addicted to our routine. So the unknown comes in and releases that control, releases that addiction, releases that pattern we've gotten into. Thank you for consenting. And it molds us into what we want to be if we let it just take us for the ride, if we just let it take us on the journey. So that's how you deal with the unknown, knowing that it's going to release and remold. Thank you for the heart me, Danny. So I allow myself to release and remold and step into the unknown. Thank you for the cheer, you, Danny. Hello, Cookie. Welcome in. We are just setting up the space and creating expanse to step into the unknown. Step into the dreamy space of Pisces and into how our manifestations are going to come, what the messages are going to be, what the direction is going to be. We are stepping into that right now. I love this. 3.2 likes, 32 people. That's crazy. I don't know if it shows the same thing on your side. India, welcome in. How are you? Happy new moon. And let me take a drink of water. I'm dying a little bit over here. Thank you for the heart me, Red Hair Rebellion. All right. Let's bring in some bright, sunny energy. I'm seeing this energy manifest behind everyone's body. So the sun is radiating outward. I let myself be happy. As simply as that is what the universe is saying. I let myself be happy. Karina, welcome in. How are you? And thank you for the follow, Evan Flower. Thank you for the team bracelet, red hair. Welcome in. I am good. I ate something spicy, so I'm draining a little bit, but other than that, good. We are here to manifest. We're setting up the space, and all the candles are already gone tonight. But again, I told everyone, please stay for the energy. This is still a collective healing. It is incredible to watch the candles burn and be a part of this space. No, that's going to be towards the end of March. Is when I'm going, so got a little while. I still need to, I haven't really packed anything either. Like I've packed some things, but not a lot. Karina, that makes sense because Pisces is emotional. Going through our cycle can be kind of emotional because of all the hormones. I gotta relax and swim through this energy. Yes, Cookie. Hello, May. Welcome in. How are you? Clearing out some people's auras. I allow myself to release I'm hearing the word guilt. If you've held on to guilt today, release it right here. Let it take its seat somewhere else out of your energy for a moment as we work through the Pisces energy of the new moon tonight. Rachel, welcome in. How are you? Happy new moon in Pisces. Release the guilt of relaxing is what I hear as well. So if you're feeling guilty about needing to take a break, needing to step back, needing to step down, needing to take a night off of work, release that guilt here because we are not robots. We have our breaking points. We have to have moments where we recharge because that one day could turn into 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. All of a sudden, there's more days than you had anticipated. So allow yourself those moments of rest when your body calls for them if you're able. May, yes, they all sold out before we hopped on. They were gone before we even started. I'm so sorry. Are you, Lauren? May? Court? Ooh. See? We have to. I have been guilty of it too, because, you know, I had parents that were the kind of the same way. Very much like, if you're not doing something, you're being lazy. And it's like, well, we're human. We're not robots. We're not made to, you know, do something all the time. Thank you for the follow, Anita. Welcome in. We have to rest. Because again, it's better to take that moment of rest than it end up being like a week because you got sick, you know? Let yourself have moments of peace. So I allow myself to have peace, especially as I travel through the energy of Pisces tonight. Yeah, so important to find rest where you can. And hang on a second. That food is clearing me out. I'm so glad you're here, Anita. Welcome in. And Michi, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So tonight is our new moon ceremony. So we're doing a combination of energy healing and our candle ceremony, where we program everyone's manifesting intentions into them. We burn them behind us. I read the energy. I send everyone a reading. And we swim through the energy together as we're going to tonight. So normally it's regular energy healing, if you will, channeling from the universe. But tonight we have our manifesting ceremony combined with it tonight. Oh goodness, India, good grief. She's saving people's lives during her job. She should never feel lazy, especially when she goes home to rest. She needs it. Glad I kept my old iPhone testing on my new and watching. Oh, that's awesome. I finally stood my ground about some things along those lines, but court. It's starting. It's starting. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome in. I was working on the soul purpose today, and I was hyper in the beginning, and on day 3 I fell asleep. Did you? That is too funny. So day 3 is the calibration, I believe. So I think a lot of people during the live version of it fell asleep as well, because it's pretty intense. And then of course the chakra attunements is pretty intense too, so it makes sense if you fell asleep. Just means there's a lot of subconscious heavy lifting in the background. I am good. How are you, Nicholas? This is such an interesting word coming through, but let it vibrate in your energy, and I think more will come up. I allow myself to be pristine. And this is speaking energetically. So what I'm getting from that when I say that phrase is that you need to allow yourself to step into the divine nature that you encompass. Some of you are feeling like, I'm not really good enough for it. I don't really feel like I have any divine nature about me. I don't really feel like I have any, connection with the universe. Yes, you do. Allow yourself to step into that pristine energy. Oh, absolutely. Well, Lauren, 100%. Isn't it a really interesting word? When we think of pristine, we think of something like untouchable, super clean, it's organized. Like, pristine just has a very interesting vibe to it, right? Oh, my hair got stuck. Wait, what's much better, Danny? Wait, I missed a whole comment. Hang on. I was so excited to get them done, and boom, finally made me feel amazing, and my mood is so much better. Good. I feel that way at times, even though I've had experiences that have proven otherwise. Yes. Get comfortable with the idea that you have this beautiful, magical nature about you. It's all within us. We are all literally made from the particles of the universe, the stardust, everything. We are made from that material. It is within us. Thank you for consenting. It's hard? You mean like, how do they mean though? Like paperwork wise? What do they mean it's hard? I don't know anything about moving like that, so. It is. So we are setting up the space for a moment, and then we will start programming. So getting really comfortable with the idea of being a divine creature, living in the space of expanse, stepping into the unknown. We're getting very comfortable with that before we start programming. Yes, because you are. Even if you don't feel that way, you are, each and every person. Thank you for the hand heart cookie. I like to explain, as you know, how some people are like whizzes at math and some people it took some time to get it. It's similar here too. Some people just are naturally more attuned right off the bat. Some people it takes a little more work. It's a muscle you have to exercise. It's something you do have to work on and work at, but it's there. Oh, that's interesting. I have no idea. Maybe they mean like, well, I don't know. Like, do you have to wait? Do they have like the equivalent, I guess, of like a green card here? Maybe that's what they mean. Like getting that and then getting full-blown citizenship. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Again, I give myself permission to swim in the divine waters under the energy of Pisces. I am going to give myself permission to dream bigger than I ever have. That's what Pisces energy is all about, really stretching your energy. Yeah, I have no clue. No clue on any of that. I feel like a creature, but not the kind. No, Michelle, I hope not. Good grief. That just reminded me, did you hear, not to like, turn the mood downwards, but did you hear, was it a measles outbreak in Texas? Like, that's a little scary. Anyway, back to the good stuff. Happy new moon, angelic, welcome in. How are you? Swimming through the energy. Are we ready to swim? Yeah, I saw that on TikTok, of course, because, that's where I get everything. And I was like, come again? So anyway, hopefully that doesn't get out of hand. Did you, angelic? Yeah. I heard from the doctor on here. Again, go look at the information yourself. Don't take my word as gold, but there was a doctor I was listening to that said if you were born before like 1956 or 46, one of the two, you don't have to, because something about most people had the infection prior. If you haven't had a measles vaccine, then of course you would probably want to get one. And then if you've been infected with the measles since then, you probably still have like the antibodies. So those were the three categories. All right, okay, are we now ready to put our floaties on and swim? We're gonna program, and then we're gonna start swimming. By the way, where's a lighter? Oh, here's one. Do they work? That one's sparking, so that one's low. I think this is the one. Yeah, okay. Let's program. Let me move my water. Who do we have first? Is Tarot and Ferrets in here? Is Allie in here? Let me put Rebecca on the list. Last but not least. Had two. Oh gosh. I'm ready. I've got my bathing suit on and everything. I love it. Got the vaccine when I was a kid, but I got the booster last year as well as mumps and something else. Allie, welcome in. Yes, I have you. So you're going to hear a name Allie at the beginning of the list. That's a different Allie. So I'll let you know when it's you. Because Tarot and Ferrets is also Allie. Are you? Yeah, I think I'm good. I think. I don't know. I also don't have school-aged children, so I don't really have to worry about things coming into my home like that. I think I'm pretty solid, safe in that regard. I'm also not living in Texas where it broke out. Yeah, I have my shot record somewhere. I'm sure it's on there. I went to college. They accepted me, and I had to have a vaccine record, so pretty positive I have it. And also I went to public school too, so. All right, number one. Whoa, where's this damn screwdriver? There it is. It's always hiding from me. Okay, Alyssa, are you still here? Number one. There you are. All right, take a big deep breath in. Rain, welcome in. Happy new moon. Breathe in. Breathe out. Anchoring your energy in. This is kind of funny, but I love it. Your colors remind me of the Peeps colors. So like the yellow and the green and the pink colored Peeps, they're very soft colors, very flowy colors, very gentle, loving colors, which makes so much sense with one, what you're manifesting, and two, what we worked on in your first session in your package. So everything feels, dare I say, very feminine. It feels very self-assured of the love that you have. It feels just like, oh, I'm so ready to flow into exactly what I'm wanting out of love. It's so nice. I know it travels everywhere. Rain, probably. I might get a post office box there. Everything that's in town is literally like 5 minutes away. Like, town's this big, right? So I could get a post office box. All right, filling this with Reiki. Thank you for the heart, me, Leela. It really does. And the colors, like, they were just so pastel. That's the word. They were so pastel and like swirly and wispy. Leela, did I say hi to you? Welcome in. How are you? Oh, my hands are already really hot. Wrapping this up, sealing this up. Oh, the town. So it's in Arkansas. It's where I'm originally from. Now I know, knowing what you all know about me, you're like, why the fuck would you move to Arkansas? Well, a few reasons. Number one, my spirit just feels very called there. And the few times that I've been back, my channel just is really clear. Oh, I love that, Karina. Definitely burn it with us. Leela, I'm good. How are you? Tarot, you're number 2. You're right on time. Oh, the population's like 10,000 or less. It's like, it's nothing. It might be more like 8. It's really small. So number 2, the reason I'm moving there, I just really want to be with my sister and my niece and my stepmom right now. That's why I want to be there. Angelic, don't ask me these questions. I didn't make the decision. I don't know. 1,000 people, holy shit. I just feel like I really want to be there right now. And of course, all of you know that I am leaving my marriage, and it's just all kind of timed all together at the same time. So that's why I'm going there. I love it up here. I love it up here so much. So I do feel like I will be back up here, but that's just where I want to be for the moment. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am trusting the pull of the universe, very much so on this one. So it's going to be an adjustment because I'm used to being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want up here. It's a very different atmosphere up here. Of course, in this climate, I feel more safe as a woman up here. If I'm being really honest, but there are, of course I grew up in that town, so I do know I have some good people around me, immediately around me. I do have support there, so there are some good people there. So anyway, really, Lauren, holy cow. All right, Allie, Tarot and Ferrets, Allie, it's you. Tarot and Ferrets or Tarot and Toots. It is, Anita. And again, it's also a pull from the soul. So I'm like, Spirit's calling me there. It's time for a slowdown. It's time for a redirection. It's time for something else to bloom, is what I very much feel. So you are, seriously. Thank you, Angelic. I definitely will. All right. Perfect. Breathe in. And thank you for whoever just followed Starlight. Thank you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Anchoring your energy in. You know what? This is candle number 2 and the colors are pastel again. I'm interested to see how the rest go. Maybe this has something to do with the Pisces energy. We'll see. So yours was like a very pastel, yummy purple and a pastel, yummy green and yellow. I'm hearing creativity. I'm hearing spark of creativity, which makes sense with what you said the other night. I feel so literally like when you're eating a peep and it's like rich. I know sometimes people don't love peeps. I don't love them all the time either, but it's just like they're rich, they're very sugary, they're kind of sticky. Like that's how this energy feels, but in the best way. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so much lushness, there's so much texture going on in this creativity. Like that's what's happening here. So I really love it. You're getting a creativity boost. Oh, it could be connecting to spring too. For the last week, I keep hearing 2025 is the year of me, 100%. Filling this with Reiki. Oh, Missouri. Missouri feels like another planet, if I'm being honest. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Missouri really does feel, it feels like you're on Mars or something. I lived in Missouri for a little while too. Weird as hell. Lauren, your first candle. What do I feel already coming in? I think this is the blue and pink one. I think this is the one. Rain is like, in Missouri, can confirm. It is. It's so weird. The energy is just, literally, you cross the state line and the energy is just shifted. It's really weird. Take a big deep breath in, Lauren. Breathe out. Anchoring it in. Yes, this is the pink and blue candle. The energy feels so playful. The energy feels so light. It also has a really interesting level of realness to it. It's like it's almost right in my face, but in a good way. I love this. Filling it with Reiki. So people get what I'm saying. Like, what is it? It's like Missouri is a vortex or something. Ooh, oh, I'm like tucking their energy in with the Reiki in this one. I love this. It's like little Reiki blankets. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. I don't know where Ava is, but again, I'm not super familiar with towns in Missouri. I don't really know. It really is. It looked like little Reiki blankets, tucking the blue and pink energy in. Lauren, you're probably going to be like, what the fuck for a second here? Take a big deep breath in anyway. Breathe out, anchoring this in. So, but just stick with me. So I saw the American flag and you're probably like, no. But then I also saw Ireland's flag. But what I feel in this is getting the stuff done on this side that you need to get done to get to the other side. So I think that's why the American flag came in so strongly for me. So don't freak out. It was just like, it's like, oh, we're getting shit done over here. We're getting like the paperwork. We're getting it all done. Oh, I love that. That would be really cool. So it feels good. So I didn't want you to freak out when I'm like, I see the American flag. Filling this with Reiki. Getting all the paperwork done. Wrapping this up. Sealing it up. And then last but not least, this is already a beautiful red and pink. I already see it. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring. Purple came through this time, right in the middle of the two colors. What is purple? Wisdom. Wisdom to keep the flame alive. Wisdom to keep the relationship alive. I love that. Leading with wisdom. That's beautiful. Instead of, leading from, it's not a bad thing to lead from emotion. We talk about that all the time, but really leading from a place of what do I want? What's the end goal? What's the bigger picture here? Leading with a bigger picture. Amanda, you haven't missed it. No. You are 1, 2 more, and then you. Filling this with Reiki. They have a video about ley lines in Missouri on YouTube. What does that mean, angelic? But that's interesting. This is Lauren's third candle. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. All right, now we have Shama. Bop, are you still in here? Whoop. This candle's slippery for some reason. Oh no, you're fine. That was Lawrence. All right, take a big deep breath in, Bop. Breathe out, anchoring this energy in. Yours was a beautiful pastel green. And this connects to your channel from last night. I love this. So leading with the love of yourself all the way from the very beginning till now to in the future. Loving every part of yourself on this journey and growing into your success. You were born for success from the beginning. You are going to fit into, that's the big part. You are going to fit into success. I love that. Filling this with Reiki. I don't know what ley lines are. Angelic, do you got the knowledge, you got the goods? With the ley lines, we have questions. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. But yeah, Missouri has such a weird vibe to it. It freaks me out sometimes. I almost feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone when I drive through Missouri. Wait, ley lines, like how places of significance are connected. It's supposed to be energetic structures in the earth that mark mystical areas. Amanda, this is you. Well, Missouri sure is mystical. If you want to call it that. All right, Amanda, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring your energy in. You have purple and red energy. And I almost feel just a little bit of timidness behind this. Like, I don't know if I really want to claim this. Can I really claim this sensual energy? It's going to, did this happen last time in your candle? I want to say it did in one of your last ones. Claiming sensual energy, and not just for like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the phrase I'm looking for? The group of words I'm looking for here. Not just for the purposes of putting that out there to attract anything, but just like owning that energy is inherent in you, and that is the energy that's going to be the catalyst and the drive for everything forward. I thought so, Amanda. So it's back. It's back again. This is the base where we're going to be working tonight, is in that energy again for you. So own it. Own the energy. Filling this with Reiki. Putting it with owning it energy in there. Wrapping this up. Sealing it up. Luckily, I'm in a big city, but I work a lot in small towns, and it's oh my God, I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate on Missouri. If you live there and you love it, go you. I love that for you. I feel like everyone should live in a place that they love, 100%, no sarcasm. But Missouri feels weird to me. All right, now we have number 8, Des. Where's Des? There you are. Okay. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. You have pastel, green, and yellow. And I think you're going to kind of go like, what the hell with this? I'm hearing encompass. Is that the word I'm really looking for? Yeah. Encompass, embody sweetness, leaning into your sweet side. And I feel like that's going to kind of make you go, what? Kind of like make your nose kind of curl or like crinkle up. How do you feel about that statement that the universe just said? Anchoring this in, I'm going to fill this with Reiki while you marinate on what that just said. It's really interesting but finding the power within this energy, finding the power within being this more soft version, or letting this more soft version out. It's nothing exciting, Angelica. I can't think of anything to go there for. I'm sweet, but I was in a bad mood. Tess. I haven't been anywhere that's more than 5.5 hours from my hometown. Wow, Court. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Well, we're gonna explore a whole new layer of sweet vulnerability in your candle. Interested to see how this plays with your manifestation. It's so interesting to see like where things connect, like what things are like the key, if you will, to unlocking other things. It's very cool. All right, then Allison. It's, wait, what's your username? Is it La Lady Moon? I can't remember now, but are you still in here? This is you. There you are. That's what I thought, La Lady Moon. I was like, am I saying it right? Okay, hang on a sec. Take a big deep breath in now. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Okay, so I saw a rainbow of colors, but they were like in a circle, kind of swirling together. So what I'm feeling with that is like straightening out the energy, recalibrating the energy, letting each piece of your energy show exactly how it is in its full form, which also makes sense with your channel. There's so many people in here doing candles right now that are also in channel packages with me. So it's really cool to see how all of this is connecting, how this web is all connected. So that's how this candle is going to be working on your manifestation tonight, so that each piece of your energy, almost said pizza, every piece of energy is standing in its own right, in its own light. Thank you for the marvelous red hair. I've only been to California and drove to New York, South Dakota, and other places too, mostly upper states. Ozark Mountains are weird. Yeah, they are. Pizza energy, right? Filling this with Reiki. Wrapping this up, sealing this up. Maybe we need some pizza. Maybe we do. Corinna or Cookie, it is your turn. Whoop. These candles, why are these candles slippery? This is weird. I don't know. You had pizza for dinner? That sounds so good. I literally saw that apple rainbow spinning wheel with that one. Did you, Jessica? I love that. Pizza tonight. All right, take a big deep breath in, Cookie. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Beautiful pastel purple. Hang on, I gotta change the way I'm sitting. My foot is falling asleep. Oh my God, I am covered in wax. Like that beautiful purple peep. Now I want some peeps. I'm hearing trusting your intuition, trusting your wisdom. Thank you for the naughty chicken tarot. My right foot. Well, my left foot is kind of too, but it was more, my right foot's bothering me more. So Corinna, back to you. Trusting your intuition, trusting your wisdom, trusting that you make the right decisions, for sure, is what this is going to be working through. Playing your favorite game, I love it. Filling this with Reiki. Dinger's Court, yeah. Thank you for the tiny, Stephen. Then wrapping this up, sealing it up. So I probably won't show you because, you know, feet people, if that's your fetish, no hate. I'm just not trying to show my feet for free. But my ankles are super swollen today because I drank carbonated water and that makes me swell up. So my feet are very, very swollen right now and kind of falling asleep. And I sit all day and that doesn't help. Thank you for the blooming, Stephen. Yeah, not going to show my feet for free. If you're interested, I'll think about it. Just message me. If you're interested for pay. You paying me, by the way, not to get that twisted. It's because it's, what is it in it? I don't know. I'll remember it in a minute. But yeah, when I drink things like Perrier water, what's the other thing I really like to drink? Waterloo drinks. These other things I was drinking, they make me swell up. It's not the carbonation, it's something else. Brianna, are you in here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a pillow under my feet and elevate. Oh, so the purple, that was your intuition and your wisdom connection with the divine. So your channel that you have with the divine, and trusting that that is within you, trusting yourself to make your own decisions, trusting that what you feel is true. And I think that's come up in a candle for you before. Brianna, there you are. Perfect. Okay, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. So this is so funny, similar to your picture. Well, no, yours isn't quite. I guess it's kind of green. Yeah, I need some compression socks too. Your colors were very green and yellow, and for some reason they made me think of lemon lime. Kim, welcome in. How are you? And hang on, let me catch up on comments and we'll continue. I couldn't find where the candles are being sold. Oh, Silver, I am so sorry. So they're always linked in my bio before the ceremony. And then if you're on my email list, I send out an email as well. And then I'll post on social media, Instagram and Facebook. But they sold out already before we even started tonight. All right, so Brianna, for some reason, your colors were so vibrant and they made me think of lemon and lime. And I'm hearing, oh, that's why. Literal play on, makes sense. Balancing your energy, balancing, I kind of feel a really big boldness about you, balancing it with heart energy, balancing it with sweetness, finding that perfect mix of being bold and being able to say what you want to say, being able to tell the truth, but also leading with more softness. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? Is that resonating with you? So that's where the work is going to be done for your manifestation tonight. And again, isn't it cool to see where things are connected? How did wax get all the way up here? Jesus Christ. Now filling this with Reiki. I want pizza too. And now I want lemon lime water. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. And if you heard all that, if that makes sense to you, I would be interested to know. Everyone's candles, I'm always interested to know. But no pressure, it's completely up to you to answer. White pizza with double cheese. Thank you for the heart, me, Steven. I like a margarita pizza. Oh, I'm so glad that resonates. And then 12 is Danielle, Danny. Ooh. There we go. All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. You have a big thing of red energy pushing your purple intuitive energy, which makes all of the sense in the world. It's like, get rooted in your gifts, get strong in your gifts. I mean, you already are strong, but like, get strong in owning them and putting them out there and showcasing them. Like, get ready. And it's like really pushing. I can feel it pushing harder and harder. It's like you've got more expansion to create here. You have more space to create here is what I'm feeling. So filling this with Reiki. Now I really want, I need pizza. I like a thin crust too. I like a really thin crust pizza. Kim, did you get a payment confirmation? I don't see you on the list tonight. Can you just double check your email for me? Because I do not see you tonight. Yeah, like you're getting shoved, Danny, by the universe. Oh no, Kim, I hope not. But I don't see you tonight. I'll double check my list too. I'll do it right now. I need to also, I might move just servers altogether because Wix is kind of pissing me off as it is. I might move to like Shopify or something to make things smoother. I am good, Anna. How are you? Welcome in. You did, Rebecca. You got it. I saw you. Rebecca, Irene, Jackie, Danny, Brianna, Corinna, Allie, Dacinda, Amanda, Shama, Lauren. No, I don't see it. And I do have the right amount this time. We're not short like last time. Okay. Oh, happy birthday, Anna. I hope you had a wonderful day. Is Chicago pizza like kind of deep dish? What is Chicago? I don't really remember. Jackie, by the way, if I didn't say it, this one's yours. Are you ready? Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry. I was just saying I might here in the near future just switch payment platforms, well, just website platforms altogether to make it easier to check out. Maybe it would be easier to check out if I went to Shopify or something. I'll think about it. I'm so sorry. I think sometimes too the universe just likes to, you know, play some games. All right, take a big deep breath in, Jackie. Breathing out. Anchoring in. Okay, you have yellow, red, and purple. And I feel like the yellow, well, I know the yellow is in between the red and the purple, but what I feel behind that is that you're trying to create a balance of happiness between being rooted in the gifts that you possess. So tonight, this candle is really going to work on finding that balance where you feel really happy walking in both worlds, being in both worlds to achieve what it is that you want. Does that make sense? It's like, how can I be happy in both? How can both work? So that's really where it's really going to do the heavy lifting. Oh, good, Anna. It is deep dish. I don't love deep dish pizza. I don't. I'm sorry. I like thin crust. I love that, Jackie. Filling this with Reiki. I'm a little picky when it comes to pizza. I mean, I'll eat just about anything, but I mean, if I had a choice, thank you for the manifesting, Stephen. If I have a choice, I'm gonna choose a thin crust over a deep dish for sure. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Like, I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to food. There's very few things I wouldn't try. All right, Irene, are you still in here or have you fallen asleep? Yeah, thin crust to me is just, it's better, it's superior. There's Irene. All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Irene, how do you feel about sparkly pink and a beautiful pastel purple? Thank you for the level up, Spark, Steven. Irene, a whole new layer of you and your divinity, your goddessness, I just kind of made that up, is revealing itself, which makes 100% sense with what we worked on in the last level up, what we've been working on. Yeah, sparkly pink and then a beautiful pastel purple. And this is just like a whole new layer of your divinity, a whole new layer of your goddess energy, a whole new layer of femininity as well. So I feel like all of us feminine identifying people this year are really stepping into that goddess energy. We are reconnecting with our divine feminine nature this year. So this makes a lot of sense. Like, we are reclaiming the power, the softness, yet the power that comes with femininity. So how do you feel about that? Ooh, sourdough crust, yes. Filling this with Reiki. Ooh, that sounds really good, angelic. I love this. I was thinking about goddess energy today on my way to work. Yes, I love it. I was like, it's really sparkly. So I was like, I'm curious to see how she feels about the sparkliness. Megan, I'm so glad you got to come in for a little while. Thank you for stopping in. Then wrapping this up, sealing it up. Yeah, because it was straight up sparkly, like super sparkly. Couldn't hide it. Okay, Rebecca, last but not least. Also, I have no concept of time tonight. I don't know how long we've been programming. I don't know what's going on anymore. What time is it? 9:57. We're early as hell. We are so early. All right, let's go. All right, breathe in, Rebecca. Breathe out. Anchoring in. I'm seeing red and purple very strongly, but red is leading purple, like it's hanging above it, and it's more vibrant than the purple. So I'm kind of hearing like in the back of your mind, it's like an echo of like staying grounded as I work through this energy. Am I staying grounded? Am I doing the right thing? Am I following the right path? And of course the answer is yes. So don't be afraid to let your intuition come up even higher and be even more visible. Don't be afraid of letting that happen, is what I'm hearing. So this is interesting, but again, it makes sense with what we've been working on in the level up. It's going to burst. A whole new layer of it's going to burst. You've already been playing around with it and seeing what's happening with it. So we have a whole new layer coming through. Filling this with Reiki. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. You guys, I am covered. Do you see this? I'm covered in wax. Oh my God, I look like I have terrible dandruff. I'm so glad you felt that. This is bananas, what's going on over here. This is a whole situation. Okay, let me put all of the candles on here. I'm glad you're back, Lauren. Okay, hang on. I hope nothing rolls away. No rolling away, please. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Today's Thursday, duh. Oh, is anyone watching Severance? A new episode of Severance comes out tomorrow, I think. I love it so much. I blew through the first season, and now I'm waiting on the current season's episodes. Smelling rubbing alcohol. My first keyword in day 2 is transformation. Look out, I love that. I'm trying to see how I'm supposed to be nicer. I'm a doormat. That's really interesting. I can see why you're questioning that. I'm really interested to read your energy. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out, because I have been there before too. I was definitely a people pleaser. I was definitely a doormat. However, I feel like my niceness has increased though through this work. Like I have more defined boundaries, but yet I'm nicer. So we'll see how this works out. Maybe it's nicer to yourself too. That could be it, 100%. Because I definitely feel like I walk around with a more lighter energy. I walk around smiling more. I walk around more open to talk to people, but at the same time, people can't walk all over me as well. Does that make sense? So maybe it's like something like that. That's very interesting. Okay. How many times can I say interesting? It's my favorite word. Okay, let me move everything out of the way. All right, and I didn't light the outer candles again because I wanted to see just the candle energy tonight like we did in the full moon. So here we go. Wait, is this the right one? Yes, okay. All right. Number 1 was Alyssa. 2 was Allie. 3, 4, and 5 are Lauren. 6 is Shama. 7 is Amanda. 8 is Des. Oops, I can't see. 9 is Allie, Lady Moon. 10 is Corinna. 11 is Brianna. 12 is Danielle. 13 is Jackie. 14 is Irene. 15 is Rebecca. Okay. Asking Archangels Michael, Gabriel, and Metatron to surround the energy today. Guiding the energy, providing strength, allowing us to swim, find our way upwards, finding our way to our dreams. Hang on. Oh my God. Here I am. Okay. Let's turn this upward just a little bit. Tie the knot with a turtle though. Yeah, you definitely feel better when you have boundaries. Thank you, Tarot and Vera. It is so pretty. Let me scooch that out of the way. It looks so dreamy. It looks so sweet. It looks like everyone's energy is falling asleep and then falling into the waters of Pisces to dream. I love them. They do. And they feel so gentle. They really do. It is. And look, they're kind of making like that star shape. Like you can see them like really radiating around the base, even though they're shooting up. They have like a star quality about them. Oh, the portal during one of the ceremonies, is that the one you're talking about? They kind of do, don't they? Are they? I think they are. I think they're all leaning a little bit this way. Really weird how that happened. Oh, for sure, Jessica. I feel like we're kind of in a new reality of sorts, if you will. The one where if you want success in whatever fashion, you can find it. You'll find it. Which side is yours on? Oh, hang on. One. All this row, that one right there. My finger's right under it. That's number 15. Yours is kind of peeking out from the row. That's yours. Were we? Isn't time crazy? I give myself permission to fall in a deep, dreamy sleep in the waters of Pisces and find what my soul wants to claim. Sarah, welcome in. How are you? Happy new moon in Pisces. No, you're okay. We just got the candles going and we're swimming in the water of Pisces. Everyone's energy is taking a nap, falling into the water, and letting their souls find exactly what they want. Absolutely. Accomplishment is what we are going for. Happy new moon. And this is my sign. This is my energy. This is where I love to be. Wait, so you've already taken them, Lauren? I give myself permission to be nourished in this energy. I am nourished by my dreams. I am nourished by what I want. I am nourished by what fulfills me. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, Rachel. Welcome in. I allow myself to walk down the path of dreams. I am only walking down the path of dreams to fulfill myself. That is the goal. To fulfill myself and fulfill my mission here. How was it, Lauren? I did an energy activation earlier and I did my intention, and the next thing I know it's ending. I was out for all of it. Oh my gosh. See, I've fallen asleep during energy work too, not because I was like tired per se, but just like what was being done in the background energetically was such heavy lifting that I had to be knocked out for it. So that'll definitely happen. Good, Lauren. Getting really comfortable with the idea of walking a path of fulfillment. Because we tend to think like if we're getting everything that we want, if things are going just a little too easily, we start to attach guilt to it. Because our society has programmed us to think we need to like work ourselves to the bone. We need to be, dead dog tired before we are deserving of any type of fulfillment in like the tiniest little scrap. No, the universe wants to fulfill you. The universe wants us all to be on that vibration of ease, on that vibration where we are completing our paths and our missions that really they, at our soul, they feed us. It feeds our soul with exactly what it wants. Ah, Lauren, yeah. That too. Some people also kind of do this self-fulfilling prophecy thing, like, oh, well, if it's going too good, oh, something's gonna go wrong, the other shoe's gonna drop. And it's like, no, it doesn't always have to. Things do come to an end eventually, but things don't always have to come to an end right away. Things can stay good for a really long time. Something can keep going for a really long time. Just let it ride its natural wave. Don't try to force it to be or not to be something. Now getting more comfortable again, now that we're swimming in the water, I think your energies will understand more the expansive energy I was talking about. 1010, thank you. So now getting comfortable with the idea of the path expanding, the dream expanding. They're being offshoots, so your path starts to look more like that of a tree. And there's all these different things you can start to explore, and they're all equally as fulfilling. They all have something to teach you, and it's okay if you go on these offshoots because you're meant to, if you want to, and you're going to be brought back to exactly where you need. It just comes down to, what do you want to explore? What layer do you want to uncover here? Expansion is safety. Expansion is progress. Side quests, I love it. They are kind of side quests. As I'm eating a cake pop now, I love that. Allow the dream and the path to expand and have all these beautiful offshoots. Again, it's all growth. It's all part of the tree. What do you want to explore? Where do you want to explore? What do you want to see and do and feel in this lifetime, and take the path? I could too. I need some water too. I need more of my water. Okay, just swallowed a whole piece of ice. Lovely. Salt and vinegar chips. Oh my God. My ankles. My poor ankles. I gotta elevate. Those will definitely make my ankles swell up. Corey, welcome in. Happy new moon. Do they? Oh, they do. I see it now. They are dancing. Cheerios. I like Cheerios. I like the frosted Cheerios, the apple cinnamon Cheerios. What, Corey? What happened? Are we all swimming? Are your floaties keeping you afloat? Everyone feels just so calm, like, yep, I'm good. Honey nut's good too. Oh, that's really cool. I think I've actually heard that, Corey. I don't know if it was before or after the whole shutdown happened, but I remember someone else telling me that. I guess they changed it because, I mean, hey, it gives more oomph, if you will. It gives more of a case to keep TikTok around the more that people are using it. So use it. Use all the functions you have. Go live, even if you think nobody cares. People want to connect on here. People want to connect with everyday people on here. Use your functions. And have you noticed, some of you may have noticed too, that they're pushing a lot of more business things on the TikTok accounts, like more coupons. They're promoting more workshops. I have a button. Hang on, let me see if I can get it to pop up. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not going to tag something that I don't know what it is. So I can like pop something in here right now for you to like go shop. I also have a button, I think I have to set it before I go live, where you could like instantly message me from the comments if you want to ask me about appointments. Like, it's promoting so much more stuff to make more of a case, in my opinion, to make more of a case. Be like, look at how much people are getting from this. Look at how many people are benefiting. Look at how many businesses are being run. So I think it's really cool. I think it's great. Oh, that would be really cool, Corey. Lauren, I think it doesn't matter now, the account. I think. I don't know. But I'm pretty positive it doesn't have to be 1,000 anymore. And I don't know if it's all accounts or if they're just kind of like rolling it out. Aw, Angelic. I mean, the days, you remember the COVID days of TikTok, right? Things were very different. When I first started going live around that time, I literally would have 300 to 500 people because everybody was home. And I was like, I was so new. I wasn't ready. I was not ready to hold that kind of energy, really and truly. So I didn't keep it. But like those days, anybody and everybody could have like 500 people in a live. So it is a little bit different, but it's still, to me, TikTok still does the best at promoting your live to the people who want to see it, the people who want to see it regularly, the people who want to, you know, participate. So I think it still does the best out of any platform. But it may take a minute, you know, to generate. Oh, cool, Corey. What will you do if you go live tonight? I would love to see that, Lauren. Very chill and productive, a steady flow of Reiki and meditation keeping me balanced. I love that, Laura. Yeah, this Pisces energy is very, very floaty, very chill. Thank you. I allow myself to be guided by the flow of the universe. I allow myself to swim. I'm seeing the ocean now turn into a river. So this is more indicative of your own individual paths. So I allow myself to swim down the river where I am guided. I allow myself to swim down the river where I am called. And all of your rivers are a beautiful purple, a glowing purple river. So swimming in your intuition, swimming with the knowledge of your third eye. Isn't it, Des? I was like, I'm really interested to see how the energy will be tonight, because Pisces energy, again, it's just so flowy, it's so dreamy. And I kept saying, I'm like, we're going to swim tonight. I was saying it last night even. I was saying it on Monday. I said it in the email. I said, we're going to swim tonight. And we are. We're swimming. We are swimming. Thank you for the dolphins, Laura. I'm loving this energy. I just want to stay right here all the time. Let's just swim in Pisces energy all the time. I think we need it. Floating down. Yes. Floating down a lazy river. It's lazy in the sense of that's how it feels. It's calmness, but it's not lazy in the sense of what you're going to accomplish. I have not. I don't know a lot about that either, because I think I accidentally got on like something weird when it came to that gland, and people were being like, it's calcified. I'm like, well, how can it be calcified? That wouldn't make sense. And it would show up on a, like, did they mean literally calcified or just like energetically calcified? What are we talking about? Anyway, I think I went down a weird rabbit hole. I didn't mean to go down with that. So I stopped researching it. But no, I have not heard about gold oil opening it up, but I would be interested to learn more. Anyway, okay, energetically, because I was like, what the fuck are these people talking about? It's like, this makes no sense. Okay, anyway, maybe it was just my misunderstanding. But no, what have you heard about it? Like, do you just like rub it on your, what do you do? Well, that's where my mind was going. Like, what do you mean it's calcified? What are you talking about? Oh. It was like that what's her last name? Jennifer. Oh goodness. I can see her face, not Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer, she was doing the hot wing challenge, that interview, and that meme came from it. It was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, that's how I felt. Allie, that's a good question. I don't really know if I've had anything that you could classify as a panic attack per se. I very much did lead a life and live a life just in a constant state of heightened anxiety for the majority of my life. And if you don't know my backstory, I grew up with a ton of emotional volatility. And there were some times where that turned into physical, if you catch my drift. I was constantly having to monitor the emotions of some adult figures around me, because anything could be like setting off a bomb. So I was in a constant state of anxiety for the majority of my life. So it's hard for me to really gauge if I could say if I really had a panic attack, because I was just always on 10. I was always a ball of nerves. I was always a mess. I was always unable to unregulate for the majority of my life, or always unable to regulate rather for the majority of my life. I used to have them nightly for a year. My nervous system is so dysregulated. I definitely need recommendations how to help. It truly convinced me I was dying. Oh, Allie, I'm so sorry. And thank you for the follow. So 2 stones that really helped me, actually 3, I'll give you 3 because I feel like all 3 would be intuitively good for you. Black tourmaline. I want you to meditate with all of these. Deep meditation, frequency music, sit with them in your hands, meditate. I would do one at a time though to get a feel for all 3. black tourmaline #1 to create a sense of physical and energetic safety. Then blue chalcedony to help soften as you untangle trauma. And then septirian. It's also a grounding stone, and it's also a stone that helps release trauma, but that's when you're ready to really do some more conscious work around what's happened and what's caused these things. So I would do black tourmaline first, then go to blue chalcedony, and then septirian I feel would be really good for you to help. Also, I've heard that, you know, when you're in the midst of a panic attack, trying to ground yourself in reality. So put your attention on something that's happening, like counting, maybe, you know, trying to do a task, you know, touch something tangible so you can like refocus yourself in what's happening around you. I've always been so drawn to black tourmaline. It's incredible. Oh, Anita. Yeah, for sure. Those things can help. I had one recently. I put an ice pack on the back of my neck and it was so helpful. I love that tip. Yeah. I've always heard if you're having one, try to do something that like will pull you back into the here and now. You're so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Definitely a really supportive space here. Yes. And hang on, whose candle is that? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lauren, that's your first one. That's the baby one. It's really melting. Did you just see that? Did you just see that thing fall? What was that? But your baby candle, Lauren, is really melting. It looks very luscious. I love it. Allie, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's another part of the reason I do this work, is to create community for people to come together here and talk. Like, this group is so talkative. And understand that we're truly not alone, and we need to do better at connecting in real life as well. We've created a culture where we'll be friends on social media, but then we don't talk to each other in real life. And it's the weirdest fucking thing I have ever experienced in my life. And it's like, why do we allow people such an intimate glimpse into our lives if we're not going to then interact in person? You get what I mean? It's weird. Because I'm on the cusp where I can remember a good chunk of my childhood being without social media, and you had to go up and talk to people. You wanted to ask someone out on a date, you had to figure it out in person. You know, you didn't stalk social media, you didn't like, you didn't get, you didn't engage, through interaction on social media. So it's been an interesting thing to watch, where like we're comfortable with social media, but then we're not so comfortable creating that community in person anymore. So we gotta change that. We all have to do better. You're fine, Allie. You're fine. You are so fine. Welcome in. Yes. Yeah, we need to do better creating those in-person connections again. Oh my gosh, so everyone's energy has been traveling down their own individual rivers so far. And now I can see us like coming to what looks like an end. It's not the end, but it's as far as I can see. And it's almost like you're being zapped. like being zapped into another universe. I see another big flash of purple as you cross this threshold, and you're literally like spit out, not violently, but kind of, you know, like spit out, pushed out into your new expansive universe. How does this feel? So the candles, good question. So we are under the new moon tonight, so we are manifesting. So what I like to do, my method of manifesting, is programming everyone's intentions into their candle. So I'm combining manifesting, moon magic, fire magic all together, blended all together. So fire magic is very rapid. So your intentions are being shot out into the universe like that. It is bridging the gap between you and the universe. So you quickly get that connection. You quickly make that bridge between you and the universe and open your energy up to your spirits, guides, loved ones, and ancestors. So you can speak to them. And then we're using our energy healing, which the basis of it is Reiki, and then I'm channeling from the divine what I hear. So we're untangling energy, we're reprogramming energy at the same time to give it even more support, and then using that power of the new moon, which is about attraction, expansion, manifesting. We combine all three for this incredibly powerful experience of manifesting our dreams. And then under the full moon, we then use that energy to open up, release, and expand. Because the full moon is like kind of like the clean out, the reset before the new moon. Felt a lot of twitching in my lower abdomen. That's really cool. So we kind of stumbled upon this on accident one night. Like, this is something I was already doing for myself in the background, but I hadn't shared it with anybody. And then one night I brought a candle on and I was like, let's experiment with this candle, everybody. And everyone really liked it. And I was like, okay, well, let's do it under full and new moons like I normally would do anyway. And everyone's loved it since. Is it, Anita? That is so cool. Spirit work? What do you mean by spirit work? Like, what's your idea of spirit work? Like, I hear spirits right now as we sit here. And when you have a personal session with me, I listen to your spirit, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones. I don't necessarily do mediumship work. I have trained as a medium, but mediumship's a little bit different. It's not what my soul really feels called to, but I do sometimes talk to the dead as well. But yeah, like right now, I can communicate with spirit right now. We're sitting amongst spirit right now. But the goal of my work is soul alignment, soul development. So getting you in alignment with the energy, the vibration, the purpose of your soul, and discovering if you want to live your soul purpose like in a bigger way. So you can be in soul alignment right now. So living out your soul purpose in the everyday, living out your soul's vibration in the everyday, finding that expansiveness here right now, fulfilling your purpose here right now. That is the goal of my work. The energy feels so wild to me, nauseous. Oh no, we need to ground you. We need to ground you, Rebecca. Thank you for the chili and the lightning bolt and tiny tiny. Allie, so I do have some recommendations for mediumship. I think a mediumship reading is what you would want. They are called Michael Mayo here on TikTok. And then, oh my gosh, what's her name? She used to go by Evidential Medium. What's her name now? If I think of her name, I'll tell you. But if you find Michael Mayo, you can find her as well. So Michael Mayo is the founder of Oak Ridge Institute, where I trained as a medium. Definitely recommend a reading from him, or sometimes he opens up student classes for now students who have gone through advanced training. He'll open up discounted readings with them as well. So if you can find him, definitely trust him as a medium. I trained under him, practiced with him. It was incredible. Oh, Rebecca, yeah, let's send some more grounding energy to you here. Let's ground everybody as we float. Thank you, Allie. But yeah, mediumship's not my specialty. I am more called to the soul expansive work. helping everyone find the ease in their life, finding the purpose and the meaning of their life, finding the courage within themselves, seeing the beauty within themselves, finding that alignment within themselves is my mission, my work. Let me look at the candles. They're looking a little... Oh, guys. Yep, I gotta start reading. I gotta start reading them. They love, we're gonna play my favorite game now, where I try to read them as fast as I can before they burn out. So let me tuck you in. What kind of burrito do you want to be? Thank you for the follow, Riley. What kind of magical burrito do you want to be? Good night, and thank you, yes. I always have fun racing. Racing. I mean, I can read it even if it goes out, but I just prefer to read it with the flame. It's just a lot clearer to me. I could read it either way, but they just like to play that game with me. You're so welcome. A nice burrito. I love it. Now let me seal you in down here, seal you in up here. I've been a unicorn burrito the past few weeks, so yeah, you can be. Good night. Good night, good night.